Serena Williams is not just one of the greatest athletes of all time. She is a cultural icon whose influence extends far beyond tennis courts. Her unmatched record, fearless determination, and commanding presence have inspired millions worldwide. But her story does not end with trophies and titles. Serena has consistently pushed boundaries in fashion, body image, and representation, using her platform to challenge outdated norms. Over the years, her bold fashion statements, both on and off the court, have sparked debate, praise, and occasional criticism. Yet through it all, she has remained unapologetically herself, proving that empowerment, confidence, and authenticity matter more than fitting into anyone else's expectations. Fashion as part of her legacy. From the moment Serena emerged as a global tennis star, her fashion choices became part of her identity. Whether in traditional whites at Wimbledon or groundbreaking ensembles that pushed the sport's dress codes, she showed that athletes could express their individuality while excelling at the highest level. For Serena, fashion was never a distraction. It was a form of self-expression. Each bold outfit she wore reminded the world that women athletes are multifaceted, strong, and deserving of the same creative freedom given to men. Her approach has since redefined what sportswear can look like, inspiring a new generation of athletes to embrace individuality, redefining on-court attire. Few athletes have influenced tennis fashion as dramatically as Serena. From her denim skirt at the 2004 US Open to her iconic catsuit at the 2018 French Open, she has used clothing as a way to make statements about strength, femininity, and equality. Some traditionalists criticized her for challenging the sport's norms, but fans and advocates celebrated her courage. These outfits were more than fashion. They were symbolic of Serena's refusal to conform. Each time she stepped on court in something daring, she reminded the world that women should not be restricted by outdated dress codes or narrow definitions of appropriateness. Off-court boldness. Serena's influence stretches far beyond the baseline. Off the court, her swimsuit and bikini photos, whether part of professional photo shoots, fashion spreads, or personal social media posts, have drawn significant attention. Some of these images were embraced as celebrations of strength, empowerment, and glamour. Others sparked debate, with critics labeling them as too daring or not suitable for all audiences. Yet Serena has always been clear. Her body is her own, and she chooses how to present it. By embracing fashion that highlights her strength and individuality, she continues to redefine what beauty and confidence look like in modern culture, embracing strength and femininity. What has always set Serena apart is her ability to embrace both strength and femininity without apology. As one of the most powerful athletes in the world, her physique has been a subject of fascination and sometimes scrutiny. For years, she faced commentary about her body type that reflected the double standards women athletes endure. Instead of allowing that criticism to silence her, Serena chose to highlight her strength as part of her identity. In swimsuits, gowns, or tennis gear, she demonstrates that power and beauty coexist. This message resonates deeply with women and girls who see her as proof that there is no single standard of femininity. The role of media reactions. Each time Serena's photos circulated, whether from a vacation snapshot, a red carpet appearance, or a high-fashion magazine shoot, media reactions often split between admiration and critique. Some celebrated her boldness and confidence, while others questioned her choices. These differing responses reflect larger societal debates about women's autonomy, body image, and the freedom to express oneself. By sparking conversation, Serena's presence has drawn attention to how women are unfairly judged compared to men, highlighting the importance of challenging double standards. High fashion and cultural impact. Serena's forays into high fashion have been some of the most talked-about moments of her career off the court. From posing in bold swimwear for magazine spreads to modeling haute couture gowns, she has consistently blurred the line between athlete and fashion icon. These images are not just about glamour. They symbolize her influence in reshaping how athletes are seen culturally. Where once female athletes were expected to downplay femininity, Serena has insisted that strength, glamour, and power can coexist. Her fashion choices remind the world that women should never be forced to choose between athleticism and elegance. Social media confidence. On her own social platforms, Serena often shares photos that celebrate her fitness, motherhood, and individuality. Some of these posts, particularly those featuring swimwear or beach moments, attract debate. Admirers praise her authenticity, while critics sometimes argue the images are too much. But Serena has never allowed external opinions to dictate her self-expression. Her social media presence has become a vehicle for showing women that confidence comes from within, and that celebrating your body is not about seeking approval, but about embracing yourself. In doing so, she has turned personal posts into global statements of empowerment. Empowering through authenticity. At the core of Serena's fashion and photo choices is her authenticity. She does not conform to what others think an athlete, a mother, or a woman should look like. Instead, she embraces every facet of her identity and encourages others to do the same. This authenticity has inspired countless women around the world to embrace self-love, no matter what society says. Serena's message is clear. Women should never have to apologize for their bodies, their style, or their choices. Her boldness is not about provocation. It is about liberation. Double standards in sports and fashion. Serena's experiences also highlight the double standards that persist in sports and fashion. Male athletes are rarely criticized for showing off their physiques, yet women like Serena are often judged harshly. Her refusal to bow to those pressures has made her a symbol of resistance against such inequalities. By continuing to wear what she chooses, whether on the court or on the beach, she forces society to confront these biases. Each bold photo or outfit becomes part of a broader conversation about fairness, representation, and respect. A role model for confidence. While some critics have framed Serena's fashion as controversial, fans see her as a role model for confidence. For young athletes and women everywhere, she represents the possibility of embracing individuality in the face of judgment. Her courage to wear what she loves and celebrate who she is has provided inspiration to those who feel constrained by societal expectations. Even when debates arise, Serena's unwavering self-assurance stands as proof that empowerment means defining yourself on your own terms. Balancing motherhood and empowerment. In recent years, Serena's photos and fashion choices have taken on new meaning as she navigates motherhood. By continuing to embrace bold styles and celebrate her body after becoming a mother, she has shattered stereotypes about what mothers should look like or how they should dress. Her confidence shows that motherhood is not the end of individuality, but an evolution of it. In doing so, she continues to inspire women to embrace every stage of life with strength and authenticity. Beyond controversy. Ultimately, the debates surrounding Serena's fashion or swimsuit photos are about more than clothing. They reflect broader cultural struggles over women's rights, body image, and the freedom to define oneself. Serena's refusal to retreat in the face of criticism has kept these conversations alive, forcing society to question outdated norms. While some continue to view her choices as inappropriate, many more see them as necessary steps toward breaking barriers and expanding possibilities for women everywhere. The total package. When people think of Serena Williams, they think of power. Power on the court, power in her voice, and power in her presence. Her fashion and photo choices are extensions of that power. They are not distractions from her greatness, but parts of the total package that makes her unforgettable. Beauty, strength, confidence, and cultural influence all combine in her story, proving that Serena is more than an athlete. She's a force of nature whose impact stretches across industries and generations. Looking ahead, as Serena transitions into life beyond professional tennis, her influence in fashion, business, and advocacy continues to grow. She has already built a fashion line, invested in startups, and launched ventures that empower underrepresented voices. Her bold style and unapologetic self-expression will remain central to her brand. Whether through future photo shoots, red carpet moments, or personal posts, Serena will continue to challenge expectations and inspire conversations. Her next chapters promise to be just as boundary-breaking as her career on the court. Conclusion: empowerment beyond the court. Serena Williams' journey is about far more than tennis. Her bold fashion choices, her confidence in swimwear, and her unapologetic authenticity have sparked conversations that go well beyond sport. While critics have sometimes called her looks too daring, her fans understand the deeper truth. Serena is using her platform to challenge double standards, celebrate strength, and empower women to embrace themselves fully. Her story proves that empowerment is not about fitting into a mold, but about breaking free from it. Love her fashion or debate it, there is no denying that Serena Williams is more than an athlete. She is a cultural icon whose legacy will continue to inspire for generations to come.